President Carter's treatment is giving hope to patients that had virtually none just 15 years ago. It's called immunotherapy, and it allows the patient's own immune system to fight the cancer.
While the former president symbolizes the success of immunotherapy, the development of the treatment started better than a decade ago. As our DeLozier tells us, a Madison man helped to cut that trail by taking part in a trial.
All right, guys, thanks for waiting by the red line. They give me life and energy and joy.
Every day at the corner of Monroe and Grant, as the cars go by, Pete Daly gets the kids from one side to the other safely. And the importance of that is not lost on him.
You know, people have taken care of me in my treatment and crossed me across difficult divides, and crossing guard symbolizes that in some respect.
For you see, 13 years ago, Pete was diagnosed with metastatic melanoma. His chance of survival couldn't have been much worse.
Probably close to zero, well under 10% of survivorship.
With little hope, he heard about a clinical trial for something called immunotherapy. To say it was new would be an understatement.
Oh, that's true. I was right after the monkeys. Even the description of the trial that I signed was the monkeys fared fairly well.
And within weeks, the tumors started to shrink until they were gone.
When I went this week, they didn't find any cancer at all, so I have good news.
These immunotherapy treatments are unquestionably game changers.
Dr. Mark Albertini, an oncologist with the Carbone Cancer Center, has been working on immunotherapy for decades. He says the success we're seeing today in cases like the former president would not have happened without pioneers like Pete.
Those patients were both incredible, and those patients were vital to getting where we are today.
13 years after making the decision to be part of the trial, Pete now shows no evidence of the disease. Because of him, these kids get across the street safely, and cancer patients get a chance to live.
I look back to 13 years ago and say, maybe I was a part of that. There we go.
In Madison, this is DeLozier, WISC News 3.
The immunotherapy is also being looked at to treat other forms of cancer like lung cancer. Doctors say when it comes to melanoma, they point out that if discovered early, it is very treatable.